Good morning, everyone. This is Tom Osa from Rockland's News. It is Thursday, May 15th, 2025, and here are your news briefs. In Nanuet, a pedestrian was tragically killed Wednesday afternoon after being struck by a train near the Nanuet train station, according to Clarkstown Police. The incident occurred around 3 p.m., prompting a temporary suspension of the Pascack Valley line service, which has since resumed. The victim's identity has not yet been released, and the MTA is investigating the cause of the accident. Local residents expressed shock over the incident, describing Nanuet as a typically quiet community. In New City, in observance of National Police Week, Rockland County District Attorney Thomas E. Walsh honored several local law enforcement officers during a ceremony at the DA's office. Held in recognition of Peace Offers Memorial Day, which is today, the event acknowledged the dedication, bravery, and sacrifices of officers who serve the community daily. Among those recognized were Detective Lieutenant Michael Duggan and Detective George Del Fiero of the DA's Special Investigation Unit, both awarded for their outstanding work in supporting complex criminal prosecutions. Walsh emphasized the vital partnership between law enforcement and the DA's office in ensuring public safety and upholding justice. In West Nyack, Rockland's public and private sector leaders gathered for an economic development forum to tackle pressing challenges such as housing shortages, aging infrastructure, and retaining businesses within Rockland County. County Executive Ed Day opened up the meeting by highlighting successes like $625 million in project investments and 8,000 jobs created. He also noted, because I was at the meeting as well, that based on tourism, $500 tax reduction per resident for all the tourism dollars that come in as a result of the many events and the many activities that we have in Rockland County. However, experts warns that without affordable housing and zoning reform, Rockland risks stagnation. All 5 town supervisors were in attendance, and they echoed calls for smart growth, while business leaders urged unity in embracing change and overcoming resistance to development. The forum concluded with a call to action for bold, collaborative solutions to secure Rockland's future prosperity. St. Thomas Aquinas College celebrated the achievements of 275 graduates during its 68th commencement ceremony at Clover Stadium. Keynote speaker Irene Pappas, Senior Director at BNY Mellon, inspired the class of 2025 with reflections on resilience and opportunity, while receiving an honorary degree for her contributions to business and education. The event also featured a congratulatory video from CBS's Maurice Dubois, adding to the festive atmosphere. The day concluded with the traditional turning of the tassels as graduates embraced their transition from students to alumni. And for those alumni that are graduating or have graduated from STAC, I have a special offer for every single one of those 275 graduates. We're giving each of you a ticket to Rockland Music Fest, which will be held on September 27th of this year, and it's going to feature a band called the Magical Mystery Doors. They play Doors, Beatles, and Led Zeppelin music, and we're going to have 10 bands, food, festivities. It's going to be amazing. Each one of the graduates of STAC get a ticket for Rockland Music Fest on September 27th. For those of you that are wondering what that is, head over to rocklandsmusicfest.com. And this is the 11th year of this. It was originally in Stony Point, and we are now holding it over at Clover Stadium. Next up, Stony Point Farley Elementary School is inviting local professionals to participate in its Career Day on May 30th, offering students first-hand insights into various career paths. Volunteers from all industries are encouraged to share their journeys and inspire young learners during 2 sessions at 9 a.m. as well as 2 p.m. Event organizer Tiana Quatrucci emphasized the importance of exposing students to diverse career options to spark curiosity and ambition. Interested participants can sign up by contacting T. Quatrucci at northrockland.org. We'll have this on the Rockland's News page on the Today section. The Village of Haverstraw has launched a rebranding and wayfinding project aimed at revitalizing its downtown and boosting tourism. Now, this is supported by a $10 million DRI grant, which was awarded to Haverstraw, I believe in 2022, if my numbers are correct. But it's a $10 million grant. The initiative includes creating a new logo, signage, and marketing tools. Residents are invited to participate via a bilingual survey at whoishaverstraw.com. Again, we'll have these links on the Today section of rocklandsnews.com, so you don't have to write it down. I know you're rushing for a pen right now. Just like, I gotta get this web address. Now just head over to rocklandnews.com, click on the Today section, and all this information will be there. So the survey is at whoishaverstraw.com. It is in two languages. It's in English and Spanish. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to take both of them. And it's going to help shape the village's refreshed identity, which is set to launch in fall of 2025. Local advocates emphasize that community input is vital to ensuring the project, and it reflects Haverstraw's diverse culture and rich history. Yesterday, we had Magda Truhan on the podcast, and it's available if you go to rocklandsound.com. You'll be able to catch that podcast. And she brought up the fact that Haverstraw is at least 50% Spanish speaking. So it's really, really important for many people from the community to take this survey so we get a better idea of what the identity, the collective identity can be. And to the person that wrote on social media, is it a survey or a gentrification? It's a survey. In New City, popular eat. See, I'm getting better at this without being like a total meanie pants. I'm getting better at this. This is day 4 of the live stream, and I hope you're enjoying it. And by the way, just as a side note, I don't want to do this forever because I definitely enjoy my sleep. It requires a lot of preparation. But anyone that is interested in being a guest podcaster for the live stream, contact me. You can go to rocklandnews.com/alert and fill out the information. That'll go to our team. The team will forward the best possible candidates for this, and most certainly we would love to have you as a guest podcaster. And hey, it might be a long-term thing. Who knows? All right, let's get back to the news. In New City, New York, popular local eatery Kobe Sushi is expanding with the launch of a new lounge space. I saw the lounge space. It's designed for live music and entertainment. The grand opening event is set for May 31st. It's going to be alongside a ribbon cutting with Town of New City Supervisor George Holman. Only 80 tickets are available for the exclusive celebration. I know I will be there. My wife will be there. I hope you will be there too. The lounge will offer an upscale, vibrant atmosphere alongside Kobe's signature experience in their regular restaurants. And for event details and ticket information, you can go to KobeNewCity.com. And again, we'll have those links on the Today section. Edward Hopper House is going to host a elegant garden party fundraiser. This is held annually at the Marydell Center on June 1st from 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. The event will feature live jazz, an artist palette auction, and a brunch from Mimi's Plate, set against the scenic backdrop of Hook Mountain. Tickets are $200 for members and $225 for non-members, supporting the museum's programming and preservation efforts. Visit the museum's website for more information and to secure tickets. And finally, the Mahwah Museum will honor legendary musician and innovator Les Paul with a 110th birthday tribute concert on June 7th, 2025 at Ramapo College's H-Wing Auditorium. The event will feature performances by DNA, the Ed Laub Quartet, and Tom and Sandy Doyle, offering a dynamic mix of music and personal stories celebrating Les Paul's enduring influence. Tickets are $30 per person with a discount for museum members and can be reserved now through the Mahwah Museum. And I should note I have a little bit of experience with this. Excuse me, pause for coffee. I have a little bit of experience with this because years and years ago, one of our clients was Ridgewood Moving. We're still very good friends with the owner, Cindy Meyer, and she was responsible for the move of Les Paul's entire estate guitar collection when he passed away, and it was moved over to the Mahwah Museum. Now, the guitar collection, if I'm not mistaken, is still there to this day. My colleagues in the band Spanky and the Radicals, we headed over there one day to check out the collection, and we tried out some guitars, and we actually had a jam. I'm not going to bore you with the details on that, but I do have to tell you that the Les Paul collection is amazing, and you should check it out. It's at the Mahwah Museum, just over the border in Rockland County. Okay, turning to the weather. So today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, it's going to rain. Today is going to be raining with a high of 71, low of 59. Tomorrow is going to be 74 degrees, Saturday 76, and Sunday it will be 69 degrees. We're going to have a slight reprieve on Monday. It's going to be a little bit cooler with a high of 66 and a low of 48, but there should be some sun peeking on through. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it's going to get back to rain. It's going to be colder, 64 degrees on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday, a high of 57 degrees. So you definitely want to bundle up, ladies and gentlemen. And as far as traffic, and my go-to for this is Rocklanders for Alternatives I'm sorry, the Rocklands Road Conditions Facebook group. Huge shout out to you guys. You really hold it down because I'm not going out on the road to check those things out at this time, but let's see what we can find. Um, okay, 19 minutes ago, so right now it's 7:13 a.m. The Palisades Parkway southbound between exit 11 and 10, there is a closure I'm sorry, I'll get better at this. There's a delay on the Palisades southbound between exit 11 and exit 10, and the fire department is responding. Let's see what else we got. Oh, okay. Well, let's make it a little bit more. This is kind of intense. There is a serious two-car crash that is causing closures on parts of the Taconic State Parkway in Newcastle. And let's see if we have anything else here. Avoid prospect. Well, yeah, that was the what happened. The Nanuet train station, and the unfortunate death of the individual at the Nanuet train station yesterday. Okay, on that somber note, we're going to soon close out on the podcast, the live stream. Just to note, we do have a ton of new interviews that we launched last night. We have really been hitting the ground hard and making sure that the public is informed. And just as a backstory, again, the reason why we're doing this is because WRCR Radio has shut down its traditional programming format. The morning show and several other things is no longer there. For those that listen to AM 1700, you're now listening to the new owners of the station, which is Red Apple Media, and they are the owners of AM 770, and they are simulcasting AM 770 onto the AM 1700 radio station. Now, I should note this. We are not looking to, obviously not looking to replace AM 770. We know our place in the world, and it is not, replacing AM 770. However, we figured that while AM 770 is reformatting and deciding what to do with the 1700 frequency, we would step in and handle the morning show duties. And we're not set up for emergency broadcasting. We don't want to be. We have no desire to be. And we don't have the infrastructure to be the emergency broadcasters. That would be something that Red Apple Media, AM 770, and AM 1700 will and can handle, I am certain. But we can be a supplemental. For those of you that listen to this on their phones, on your Google Play device, in the car, your Bluetooth right into your car audio, that's where this is at. So we're hoping that we're going to be helpful and provide useful local information because we've been doing it for 5 years anyway through rocklandnews.com. I'm pointing to the logo right there. Can I do that? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right, rocklandnews.com. I've been doing it for 5 years anyway, so we might as well keep on doing it, and we'll add on this live stream. And we are going to have people a lot better than me broadcasting in the morning. So if you are interested, let us know. We want you to be involved, and the place where you can apply to this is rocklandsnews.com/alert, and our team will get the best of the bunch over to me. We'll evaluate it, and perhaps we'll have you on as a guest podcaster and check it out. So I hope this is helpful for you. Also, if you have any suggestions or if you have any news blurbs or briefs, you send it over to that same thing, rocklandnews.com/alert. And finally, I should note, and thank you, Lara, for pointing this out. Whenever I live stream, there's this blank screen on there. I don't know if that's happening right now, but for those that are watching this on video, you'll notice that I have a few logos. I got the Rockland News logo. I got the Rockland Web logo over here. That's my first company, still going strong. But notice there's a lot of blank space around here. Ooh, blank space. All right. And guess what's going to go there? Advertising. I want to thank our valued advertisers on Rockland News, and you guys are again going to be with me as the tip of the spear. This space is going to be filled with your ads all the way around, and that's how we're going to subsidize this new live stream. We're going to have you directly on here. I personally know from experience that WRCR Radio did very well with the morning show advertising. We're going to have spots. We're going to have 30-second clips. We're going to have a whole bunch of stuff, and stay tuned. We are, as I said several times this week, we are planting the flag in the ground. Nobody else can do it but us, and that's what we're going to do. And that's in addition to all the other stuff that we do. So, everybody have a great rest of the day, and get your umbrellas. It's still raining out. We look forward to seeing you again, or hearing from you, or letting you know what the news is on the Rockland News Morning Show. We'll come up with the right name for it, but it's just the morning show for now. My name is Tom Osa, and we'll talk with you next time. Take care.